Hey guys, today we're gonna look at something that most people don't really know about. When you go to Marvel City and you walk up to Route 111, there's a facility exclusive to Pokémon Emerald. It's called the Trainer Hill. Well, most people don't really know about it because if you don't play a Japanese copy, you can only get here after the National Dex. You get the National Dex after you complete the main story, including the Elite Four. So most people, they play this, they get their ticket, and they just go straight to the Battle Frontier and they never come back. So, is it actually worth to come here? Do you want to come back? Or do you want to go straight to the Battle Frontier? Are the rewards good? Well, today we're gonna find out. We're gonna run up to the Trainer Hill, we're gonna do a challenge, and we'll see. Is it actually worth to play this? After a save in our game, the lady behind the counter is asking us, do you want to compete? And we're like, yes, of course we want to compete. But give us some info first. She tells us we have to be as fast as possible to beat our friends. Well, all the friends I got is my link cable, me and myself. So no friends here. So we compete with ourselves, right? With the community of my almost 100 subscribers. You should subscribe now, or I get very sad. When we compete and we start, she tells us we should be really quick. So we run down and immediately we go to the wrong way. So we have to go back and back up. A great start, right? Eh? We go through the parkour and we see first two trainers. A biker and a lady. One important note about the trainer hills, which is very different than any other battle facility, is that the Pokemon of the enemy trainers are tied to your highest level Pokemon in your party. I brought the level 65 shift tree, so that was a great idea. So all the enemy Pokemon are level 65, when I have Pokemon who are level 50 even. Because some Pokemon I refuse to level after the Elite Four. Yes, I'm talking about you, Aggron! Good job, me. At least we got two pseudo legendaries, so surely we'll make it to the top. And this video is not gonna be a disaster, right? After beating the first trainer without making any mistakes, because you know, we're the GOATs. He had quite a few good Pokemon, but it was quite okay to handle. We beat them and we go to the next level. We run up and our next level is a little ice puzzle. Well, there's like metal on the ground. I don't think it's ice, but I guess so. So we're trying to run through it, but I found out I have to go to the right and there's like a jumper who tries to stop your speed. So yeah, that didn't really help. Then I was thinking, I probably should heal up my Pokemon first, otherwise it's gonna be GG. So we healed up everything fast, we put shift 3 in front, because if we do an earthquake with elements, it's easier to negate damage on him, so we can hit both enemy trainers. And my shift 3 is the highest level 65, so it will match all the enemy trainers. It also has fake out, so fake out in double battles, we all know, it's GG, it's easy. So yeah, but the weird thing about this trainer, one of them brought a Meditite and some other beginning Pokemon, which didn't make sense, but after some time I found out they're all helping hand users trying to set up the other Pokemon, which is interesting, but I don't know why it has to be a first stage Pokemon. So the reality was, this Meditite was using Focus Punch every turn, and this other trainer, Meditite, and he has a Minun or Plusle, and he had a Togepi, and he just tried to help in hand the other Pokemon was just spamming Focus Punch. So if I just hit the right Pokemon, he will never be able to attack because he will get flinched or lost his focus and couldn't move every turn. So this one was quite easy. It was definitely the easiest battle of the whole run. So GG's. So the next room was quite easy. It was just some moving panels. So you just have to go up and find the up parts. So it wasn't too bad. And we find these next trainers, which were quite hard. So I will show you some highlights of the moments I thought I was gonna lose it. Mentally and physically and anything that's possible.
Oh my god! There's water sword. I'm so done.
After losing almost the whole game because I used Surf on a water absorbing Vaporeon, if I see just one Vaporeon joke in a very inappropriate way in the comments, I'm gonna lose it. So don't do that. I thought I was gonna lose because it was gonna be 1 against 1 because my Salamence was gonna die. But I found out enemy trainer with 2 Pokemon left was only 1, so it was 2 against 1. So I could just hit him before he hits me and he will die. So GG's, because I was scared that was not gonna kill.
Please kill, please kill, please kill. Thank Ooh, that's a nice crit. Okay, let's heal up. Let's quickly heal up.
After almost losing my sanity, because my whole team got frozen, paralyzed, asleep, couldn't be better, we went up to the next floor. I've quickly healed my Pokemon, because if I forget that, it's 07 and we can start this over again. I definitely didn't get stuck on this item and I thought the game was broken. It only took me a few seconds to find out that I was stupid.
One eternity later.
Ooh.
If you're wondering why I got surprised, it's because Alakazam in the first 3 generations was super more stronger than at this time in point in life. I don't know what I said, but we'll continue. It can learn Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, Fire Punch, but you're like, oh, it's a physical move, but in this game it's still special, and he can learn them all. Also, can anyone explain to me what is Iron Tail, the 100 base power in this game, did not even half the HP of a Blissey with like 5 or 20 defense? Like, I don't know how I couldn't 2-tap him with my Iron Tail, so that was very scuffed and stupid. But to be honest, this Blissey is kind of the GOAT, because this happened. I never expected it to happen that to a Salamence in my life.
Oh my god. Oh shit, I should have gone for a Blaziken.
Also, this goated Blissey survived this Meteor Mash and then suddenly used Sing and it hit with like 55% chance, so GG.
No.
My Metagross has max IVs and attack, so I was for sure it was gonna kill, but of course it had 2 HP left, so that was very fair and fun. And if you are wondering who is the real GOAT, it was not Blissey, it was Metagross, because he was like, nah, I ain't gonna let this Blissey win the battle. I'm a up. So he woke up the next turn and did some good damage and got a nice attack boost. Let's go! Then my Shiftry didn't get paralyzed for 1, 2 or 3 times in a row. Well, it got 3 times. Can you believe it? 3 times paralyzed in a row?
Ah, again.
Then we found out who was the real GOAT. It was his trainer, because he has Meganium. And the only way to get Meganium in this game is to complete the whole index of 200 Pokemon. So he caught also a Groudon, Kyogre, everything. So yeah, we found the real GOAT. So the GOAT discussion is over. After this not scuffed battle, we went for our last little trickery mystery puzzle. So we did like this ice iron thing, and this one was really easy. The other one was really hard. And we found the guy. And he came to us. He was like, thank you for coming. I give you this great gift. It was a marvelous gift. It was a amazing great ball.
Wow. Great ball. Are you kidding me?
So the big joke behind this video was, when I was recording this, my electricity cut off like 5 times and my phone got full of recording. So that's why it's a bit scuffed. So that's why my reward was horrible. I know you can earn like different TMs dependent on which run you do, but I thought it was funny to keep it like this. I hope you guys like it. Here's a big kiss and see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!